Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten.
Hello everybody, Varkle from Shits and Gigs Gaming here, and today we have for you episode 1.5 of Let's Play Alan Wake. This is part 1 of this episode because we decided to split up into 2 because it's just way too long to keep it as one. We load in onto the barge and we then proceed to pose for Alice at the front of the barge next to the elderly gentleman who we have a conversation with after we pose for Alice. After she's taken the photo, we get a phone call from our editor, just checking to see how we are and also just to see if we've gone crazy yet or if we've been murdered, you know, because that's what happens in small country towns like this. We then proceed into our motor vehicle and go into town to get the key for our hotel or cottage, whatever it is, where we are staying. We head to the local diner where we are to meet up with Carl Stuckey, as he is the person we are getting the key off. While in the diner we have an encounter with the waitress, who is a massive fan of our work apparently. But also walking around the diner itself, we'll have different interactions with the other people who are eating in the diner. We then head towards the back of the diner, which is near the toilet block, which is apparently where Mr. Stuckey is, who has the key.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am.
I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
She would definitely instill fear into the hearts and minds of the small children. We then proceed to get out of there before she drags us into her witch's lair. But on the way out we have different conversations with other people inside the diner. We then proceed outside to the car where Alice is waiting for us.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Well shit, Stuckey, you couldn't have been 5 seconds earlier, could you? God knows what sort of trap we're getting led into by that creepy old bat. Oh well, let's see where it ends up, eh? We have a nice long cutscene now where we go to drive to the cabin. After the cutscene, we regain control of Alan in front of the bridge which leads to the cabin. We then proceed over the bridge and up to the cabin itself. We then have a button prompt to open the door, because apparently it's a lot harder to open a door than we first realised. Here we are searching around the house to try and get power on, because Alice is afraid of the dark. We then proceed outside to the generator in the shed, another button prompt to get it started, and then we have lights. Bingo! We then go and examine a tree stump for some reason. We are pondering our life outside when we get a beckon from Alice. But first we walk to the water's edge and focus on the insane asylum on the hill. We then proceed up into the cabin, trying to find Alice on the way. But inside the cabin there is actually a coffee thermos on that counter, which is a collectible for an achievement later on.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one.
Turning on that radio will also unlock an achievement for us later in the game.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey,
keeps...
hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it!
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice?
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone dark.
After we hear Alice's screams for help, we start to rush towards the cabin with our trusty torch in hand. Here we encounter our first enemy.
What the hell?
Alice? Alice? Oh no!